guys, sorry I didn't update you a bit sooner, but I've been so busy today. Obviously Tuesday weigh-in. I've been to Clacton all day. Totally forgot to take my book to Clacton with me. We stopped off, let's move that actually. We stopped off on the way home for group today. You'll have to excuse the look of me, I am feeling very tired. And I've also taken a diazepam now, so yes. Diazepam eyes. I have to admit, and I don't mind saying it, I have been off plan all week. Usually my day starts fine. I'll have my 2 shredded wheat in the morning, a yoghurt and some fruit. But after that, it just goes to pot. It's just a case of which is quite understandable with the way things are at the moment. But I'm surprised because I only gained a pound this week, and also Star Week is also looming, so cue the boiler. Yeah, Star Week is looming as well, so I am very, very surprised at that. I only put on a pound. So far, that's £79 I've lost. So it's 5 stone, £9. So I'm very, very happy with that. But not only that, let me just pause this a minute, because I've got something to show you. Are you ready to see what I got? I got The Greatest Loser. I had to stand up and give a speech. Now, I'm fine doing vlogs. I'm absolutely perfect doing vlogs. But when it comes to a crowd of, I think there must have been about at least 30 people there tonight, I'm like, what do I say? What do I say? I didn't have a clue. So, my first ever Slimming World sash. I've never had a sash in my life. And I got one. Got a nice huge certificate. No need to pinch yourself. It's all real. Your staggering achievement, your transformed shape, your healthier body, and the inspiration you are to everyone around you. Love every minute with my admiration and love. Margaret Miles Brownwell, OBE, founder and chair of Slimming World. So, got that. And you know what? I haven't got a vase, so it's going to have to be a Passata bottle. A huge bunch of flowers. I just didn't know what to say. She asked me to speak about my Slimming World journey, and all I could say was my inspiration for joining was my sister. And the fact that we've pretty much always been in competition with each other for all of our lives. And I just said that she'd lost 10 stone in 3 years, and I just turned around and said, I'll lose it in half the time. So, Mandy, if you're watching this, I'm still in, you know, I'm still getting there, you know. Still think I'm gonna get you. But yeah, that really did make my day. I had 2 people come up to me today at group and said, you know, they've been watching my Facebook and everything, and they weren't sure how to do the Just Giving thing, so they just handed me some money. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. You know, you just don't. And I nearly started crying, and I've made, there's so many friends at that group. Oh man, that group is amazing, really is. I've also been, right, let's get to some other updates. I've also been on the phone to the hospital. They did a sedation hold again today. He was off the ventilator for 7 hours, but then he started struggling breathing. So they put him straight back on it again. He was opening his eyes. He was responsive. He was only moving his left side, not his right, which will be the weakest. But yeah, he started struggling with his breathing, so obviously they had to incubate him again. But 7 hours, he's been on the ventilator now for over a week. So, and the nurse said that it is pretty normal. But I'm so happy that things are slowly starting to get there. I managed to get him a small present today. He's got a photograph of his nan and granddad. Actually, let me go get them. Right, so this is a photo of his nan and granddad, and as you can see, it's all faded and everything, and he wanted for ages to get a new one printed up. So I went into Clacton today. I've been in Clacton most of the day, and I went into a place called Snappy Snaps or something in there, and they scanned the photo. And let me put the old one. That's the old one. There you go. That is so much better. He's going to absolutely love that when he comes out of hospital, because he's been going on about it for months and months, how he wants to get a new one done, and he hasn't got round to it. But I got it done for him while he was in hospital. Obviously they can't get that watermark out very well. But I got him a new frame for it as well. So that's his nan and granddad. He loved his nan and granddad like crazy. So I've got that done for him. So when he comes home, you can see the difference in that. Went into the job centre today, and as long as, I mean, his benefit is absolutely fine in place. They won't stop it. I will have to try and get a letter from the hospital and take it to the benefits agency and prove that he's in hospital. I've been trying to, I went round all of Clacton. I went to a load of voluntary places. I went to Dial-A-Ride, which does transport as well. But they only do patient transport. But they gave me a number for Helping Hands. They're only open in the morning, so I'm going to give them a call in the morning, which may be able to help, obviously for a small fee. So that's a bit of good news. Me and Jason did a budgeting loan just before he went into hospital. Actually, it was the Sunday before he went into hospital. And I said, look, is he going to have to actually sign anything for it? And they said he probably will, but if he's in like a being sedated and that, he's obviously not going to be able to sign anything. So they said once all the paperwork goes through and everything, which is going to take about 3 weeks, there's no telling whether Jason's going to be awake in 3 weeks, so I thought I would ask. And And they said if it came to it and he was still sedated, I could take the paperwork into the job centre and have it witnessed by someone in the job centre. So my signature should do. But I'm hoping that obviously he comes out of it within 3 weeks. I really do hope he does. I'm not sure what other updates there are. The Just Giving page, there is been a few more donations. I think it's up to 180 now or something like that. But then I looked at all the fees and everything that they take out. Now, if I do ever get to 1,000, I'm only actually going to get 935 of it, which is pretty crappy, really. But time will tell. We'll just have to see what happens. Excuse me. I've got my daughter, my oldest, one of the eldest daughters here at the moment. Should we go and have a look what they're up to? Kizzy's doing her makeup. Should we go and have a look? Okay, let's go. Right, we'll go and see what they're up to.
Hi.
What on earth?
Gotta have some fun. Kids have to stop laughing.
I've heard. I have really heard. Has she given you a mirror to look at yourself yet?
I've taken a picture, it's already on Facebook, and I already sent it to Sardonics.
Oh, God. I can only imagine what he's going to say.
He's going to laugh his head off, but he's going to love it.
Yeah.
But the simple fact is that I don't really give a shit what I look like right now.
Yeah.
I literally just want to click my nose.
Lovely. Right, let me sit down. Oh. Right, let's turn the camera around. Right, so as you can see, it's definitely
Madhouse.
fun in the house. They're keeping me busy. They're keeping my mind occupied. So if it wasn't for Kizzy being here and Jasmine now being here, I would be going booloo.
So you already went Billy though. It
Yeah.
runs in the family.
Yeah, it runs in the family. I'll tell you what, you look like a clown.
I think that was. She said I look like the Joker.
Not quite.
Well, she tried to get that effect.
Tried to. Right, I'm going to stop this now and then I'm going to go and edit and upload. I've got to call Kaya yet as well and let her know what's happened. I've got to let Greta know. I've got to let Sam know. Sam's probably in bed, so I'll just probably send her a text. So I will I will see you all later. So bye bye and keep smiling.